right, here we go. Game 4 of this NBA Live 96 season. Coming off a huge win last week. I still can't really believe that I won, but big points down the stretch. Jeff Hornacek scoring big. John Stockton coming up. Big news coming into tonight's game, though, is that, or excuse me, today's game. It's 9 a.m. I apologize. Is that so on an Xbox controller, this is A and this is B, but on a Super Nintendo, this is A and this is B, and this is Y and this is X. So it's completely swapped on the Super Nintendo. I had the keys mapped out for an Xbox controller and not the Super Nintendo. So I went ahead and mapped it like it's supposed to be. So we're going to see if that has any residual effects here in this game. But we're playing on the hardest difficulty down here, playing against the Miami Heat. Seeing if we can pick up another win, move to 4-0 on the season, and continue our trek through this year. At Miami Arena, that's named beautifully. An accurate name for this arena in Miami. What should we call it? The Miami Arena. The Miami is not good. According to the star chart, they're not a good team. So we'll see. Starting for Utah tonight, John Stockton at point guard. Jeff Hornacek, who's had some big games. You see some of his stats over there. David Benoit, quietly putting up some points. The milkman, Karl Malone. And at center, the big dog, Antoine Carr. And starting for the Heat, Bimbo Coles. That is his name. Look it up, Bimbo. Glen Rice. That guy could shoot the basketball. Billy Owens? I don't know. Apologies to Mr. Owens. Kevin Willis, he's on some league leaders up here above me. And at center, John Sally, who you might know from Bad Boys 1 and 2 as their hacker guy. Look at that. We got it down. We got it down. Nope. Here we go. Very first possession. Very first possession. And we're going to get a substitution right off the bat. Antoine Carr gets the start as he's trying to break a Jazz starter's record. But then we immediately get Ostertag in there. Good luck. Attaway. Attaway. Look at Hornacek. Got the turbo working. All right, 2-0 after that milkman dunk. Oh, baby. 4-0, and the milkman. Why are we pressing? I'm okay with it. This Heat team, gonna have to clean this up if they want to stop the Jazz from going 4-0. That's a good way to go about doing it. Glen Rice over there on the wing. David Benoit, that pass gets tipped, chased down in the backcourt, and Kevin Willis. And that's why, like, even if you feel like he's open, you can't make that, like, see, somebody has to be open. Thank you. Good look there, Jeff Hornacek. That's a big assist. Oh, my God. No defense in 3 seconds. Oh, the Hornacek. Boom. Just pushed him, man. Just pushed him. You love to see it. That shot's blocked. David Benoit with it. And he'll give it up to Ostertag, who can't hit the running jump shot, which is exactly what we wanted to do there. Didn't want to do anything else with that one, Ostertag. Give us the early lead. And that's another block shot. Gets his own rebound and then hits it. You know, we're just a little bit out of sync right now, I think. That's a good way. Just go right to the basket, David Benoit. So, Ostertag actually came in for Malone, it looks like, or Carr came in for him there. So, Malone off the floor. Still have the relative starters out there. You know, they're hitting some tough shots here. There's Antoine Carr. And that's just good ball movement from the Jazz. That's what we like to do. Get the ball up ahead. Benoit over to Carr. That's a block shot. Up ahead to Stockton for the easy dipsy-do layup. And this is probably the most struggles I've seen the offense have shooting the basketball so far in any game that we've played this season. Look at that. Dude, Hornacek does a good job of finding him. Look at Ostertag. Back his man in. That's foul on Glen Rice. He knew he had to stop Ostertag. John Crotty checks in. Oh, you can't go for that. Pump fake, and he did. Gets his own rebound. Put back no good. Turnover. That's turnover. A block is apparently a turnover now. Who's this guy? Is that Matt Geiger? Yeah, you knew that was good when I went flying by him. Oh, look at this. Oh! 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 Tough shot there for Ostertag. Just could not get it to go. And they just run him out of bounds. Smart heady play there from the Jazz. Get it into Hornacek, and Hornacek will run it up. Pop the tray. Jeff Hornacek, folks. Underrated guy. Got him from a deal with Phoenix back in the day. Here's Blue Edwards kicking up ahead to Tommy Chambers. And Tom also spent some time in Phoenix, but we did not get him in that same deal. Well, hell, I don't know that. We might have. Have to look that trade up, I guess. Oh, my. Oh, my. Rebounding is difficult, folks. Hornacek to Malone for the easy finish. And Jeff Hornacek slowly putting together some assists here. Tommy Chambers going to pick up point guard. The ball's no good. No good. After one, Jazz have a 3-point lead. Yeah, 53%. Hard to say, or hard to believe that that's the lowest field goal percentage that we've seen so far from an opponent is 53. Substitutions on the floor. Looks like the Jazz have some non-starters out there. And they immediately turn it over, and then they get the starters back out there. Smart move. Oh. I really thought I was going to get that block. Stockton up ahead. 15-footer. Easy. Easy for John Stockton. Oh, good defense. Was it? I don't know. It feels like I contest the shot, but it certainly doesn't seem like it matters. Antoine Carr can't finish the layup. Very Russell Westbrook of him. Could not get it to go. Especially if he fouls right here. That'd be the full Westbrook, I call it. Glen Rice in the corner working on Antoine Carr. Tough shot, up and in, and that puts the Miami Heat out in front here. And Benoit gets the basketball, and his man just leaves him. And that's a turnover down the floor. Substitution on the floor, Blue Edwards checks in. Well, I thought Blue was 34. This guy's 30. Who's this? Another defensive rebound for the Heat. The Jazz only have one. Tough shot, up and in. Heat back out in front. Then a turnover. Just threw it out of bounds. Who are we doing? He didn't even know who you were throwing it to. John Crotty will check into the game here. Yeah, so Eccles with the offensive foul. Between 34 and 30, I need to know who's who. Ostertag straight up and in. Ostertag coming off a game where he flat out dominated Shaquille O'Neal. If you haven't got a chance to watch last week's game, and you're even slightly entertained by this one, you got to go check out that Orlando Magic game I played. Game 3 of this season. An absolute barn buster of a game. We were busting barns. Who is this guy? Oh my. Oh my. Oh no. And now here come the Heat. 66%, and they were shooting 53 after one, so you know they're turning it up there. Karl Malone responds with a dunk of his own. Number 15 in the game for the first time this season. We've not seen number 15 at all. This is the first time we're seeing him. No idea who he is. That shot is up and in, and now the Heat getting hot. No pun intended. But that's what we're going to have happen. The milkman going to have to get hot here. Tommy Chambers. Oh, there's a steal. 30. Tracked down by Malone. He's got 2 players on him. Gives it up to that guy who dunks it. Good dunk there by that guy. Good assist from the milkman. Milkman delivers on Sundays. I don't even know what day of the week this game's on. I mean, it's on Monday. But still, you know what I mean. All right, that puts the Heat back out in front after a couple of baskets there by the Jazz. Here comes a double team. Trying to go to 15. Ah! And now the Heat are shooting 70%. What is happening? What a play. 15. We got to figure out who this kid is. He is putting in some quality minutes here. Look at this. Who is this kid? Number 15. Could he be the Lake Escape player of the game? We don't even know his name. Oh, yeah, and the Heat throw it away. There, with goaltending, it actually is figured in. So goaltending there on the Heat. Stockton gets the layup. And another offensive foul, this time on Glen Rice. We'll go into Adam Keefe, who gets a step on Geiger and finishes at the rim. Puts the Jazz in front by 4. Oh, another tip pass. This one's tracked down, though. Ball goes inside. Easy finish. Look at this back behind the defense. The big dog. Antoine Carr with the finish. Puts Utah back up by 4 here. Dwayne Wade with the basketball now. The Geiger counter. Can't get that one to go. Rebound knocked around. Crotty comes up with it. Nobody out in front of Crotty. Okay, the milkman, 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. They're shooting 70.3% now. 17 assists for the Jazz, though, here. Pretty good. Who are the only identical twin brothers currently playing in the NBA? Was it Antonio and Dale Davis? Are they twin brother? Are they identical twins? Were they just guys that had the same last name that played on the same team? So Stockton makes up for that abhorrent end of the first half. Oh, just a terrible play. Ball thrown out of bounds. Ball back behind the defense, and just heady play from this veteran Jazz team. Forcing Miami to be in some bad situations here. Bad turnovers and leaded to bad points. And there it is, another block shot. This time now Hornacek gets it. He'll pull up and shoot a 3, and that's a big start to this third quarter for the Jazz. Run it up to 8. Benoit gets it, and it's a 10-point lead. Timeout on the floor. So the Heat came firing back in that second quarter. We'll see what they can do here now in the third, down by 10. And you knew as soon as he pump faked. Bounce pass up ahead. Malone finishes the 14-footer. Good pass from Hornacek, who actually has the assist record on a team that has John Stockton on it. Look at that, and that's why Hornacek has that record, because of stuff like that. I don't know how many Horny's got in this game. He's got quite a few. Uh-oh. Good. Look at this, backs him in. Folks, what a third quarter start here for the Utah Jazz, and it's going to continue with that turnover. Absolute terrible play right now from the Miami Heat. Glen Rice picks up his third foul. Good offensive board. Dude, if you're not going to step up to the big dog, okay. I might have been getting a little bit cocky there, so that's a little deserved. Get back to what works. Even though Malone not in the game, almost a turnover there. Easy dunk on the baseline, still a 12-point game. Oh, Benoit, 5 for 5 tonight. But a lot of those finishes right at the rim. And that just grabs right before it goes out of bounds. And the folly of errors continues here tonight for the Heat. Easy 12-footer. Folks, this is... I don't know what happened at halftime in the Heat locker room, but they have come out simply disheveled as opposed to shoveled. Another turnover. This time a block. Carr trying to go over to Ostertag. That pass is tipped, thrown up ahead. Now that pass is tipped, knocked away, gonna stay with the Heat. Two teams whose mascot name do not end with S. And that's second straight game like that, because the Magic were like that as well. Hornacek, and that might put this one away. A 19-point advantage here. And one of the most complete quarters we've seen from this Jazz team this season. Oh, got cocky again. Gonna have to pay for it. You know the AI, they're gonna have something for me here. Oh gosh. I thought that was Malone. Malone and Carr look a lot alike in this game. And their numbers are just blurred, 32 and 55. Oh, that's a good block shot there. A lot of block shots tonight. Crotty. Malone cannot finish the dunk. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter, as the Jazz have finally started to slow down a bit from this crazy start to the third. Malone guarding two players down in the post. As Wade works in. The block, and Ostad goes to work on Geiger. Geiger counter! But the finish at the rim, and the Jazz shooting 70% from the field. A lot of blocks here in this third quarter. Three seconds in the key. Seeing all the calls tonight. Getting them all done. Benoit goes to work. Beautiful pass, beautiful finish. Lead up to 21 for the Jazz. And they came into this quarter with a 1-point lead. That's a charge on Bimbo Coles. Give it up ahead to Stockton. Stockton finds Blue Edwards, or who we think is Blue. He's 34 or 30, I don't know. Him, 15. They're both having huge games. Completely whiffed on the rebound, but what a quarter for the Jazz. They bumped the lead up to 23 here. Horace Grant and Harvey Grant. Harvey and Horace. Yikes. Oh. Dude, it is so tough. Like, you cannot tell the depth perception on those loose balls. Who am I guarding? Doesn't matter. Malone will bring it up for the Jazz. Trying to go across the lane to Keefe. Instead throws it back. Stockton. No, Stockton. Yes. No. Stockton. You knew it was going to happen. We just kind of have to survive this run. That ain't it, Chief. Oh, yeah. Just picked his pocket as he went to throw that pass. Offensive foul on Owens. And you just gotta be cognizant. Folks, Jeff Hornacek putting together a pretty good assist night. Is it gonna beat his record of, I thought maybe if I look over there that'd be the number. Nope, still points. I think it's 8 assists or 9 assists. The big dog. 8 steals for Stockton though. Jazz making 2 out of every 3 shots they take. And what was a competitive 1-point game at halftime has turned into an absolute massacre here in the second half. And really, it was that 3/4 court shot that went in right as halftime expired that kind of spurned on, I think, what we're seeing here. Kind of left a bad taste in the coach's mouth. You got to think, not every game is going to be like this. This Heat team just really struggling. 10 blocks on the night. Eighteen turnovers by the Heat tonight. We get that one to go. Kind of just playing with our food right now. Trying to wind this one down. Run it down. Jazz will move to 4-0 on the season with this win. And you probably saw the standings up there as it's flipped through. .137 left to go in this one. Still a 23-point advantage for the Jazz. They're just getting anything they want right now, right at the rim. Bringing that double team over, and then it's just an easy finish after that if you can get a good pass. And of course, I picked a good team in the Jazz when I was doing this season, but it's my favorite team, man. Plays Jazz. And it's just kind of accidentally winding up that Jeff Hornacek is going to have a big assist night here for the Jazz. Same number of misses. We just happen to take 20 more shots. That's a foul on Rice. He's got 4. What a game. Not very fun to watch down the stretch here. Close one through the first half. Utah winds up putting this one away and coming up with the big win. Another rebound there for the Jazz. They'll go ahead. They'll dribble this clock out. So Hornacek, pretty good play tonight. Probably going to give player of the game to the Milkman anyways. That shot by Crotty will make it a 27-point game. 87-60 going to be the final score here, and just a huge second half for the Jazz, and that's kind of what put it away here. So they'll take home a big win tonight. Player of the game is going to be Karl Malone, and that is going to be a record for points in a game. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block from Malone. 30 assists for the Jazz. That is... there you see it, Malone with 24. Antoine Carr with 14. Can they make a 3? Yeah, Hornacek, 3 of 3 from downtown. There's Hornacek's assist record at 9. We'll see if he broke it. Offensive rebounds, 3 all game. Watson, number 15, checking into the stat book. Defensive rebounds, Stockton had 2. Blocks, 2 for Ostertag, 2 for Crotty, 3 for Carr. So 3 blocks for Antoine Carr. That's probably a record. Steals, 6 for Stockton. I don't think that gets it though. And assists, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 for Benoit, 2. Hornacek with 11 assists for Jeff Hornacek. All right, good one there. Good game, Jeff Hornacek. Malone put in 12 field goals there, set the points record. So yeah, another good win for Utah. They'll move to 4-0 on the season. And our next game next Monday will be against, well, the Vancouver Grizzlies are going to come to Utah and play us. They can't be very good either, so hopefully that'll be another win for us. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. All you haters who were hating on the coaching and everything else, I got a huge win here. So yeah, you guys can suck it. Or not, that's fine too. Thanks for watching regardless.